Well, a very good afternoon, football fans. Welcome to what promises to be one of the most electric matchups in youth football today. A Kolkata derby unlike any other. We are live from the Nehati Stadium where Mohun Bagan Supergiant take on East Bengal Football Club in the Reliance Foundation Development League regional qualifiers. Well, a derby isn't just a game, it's all about pride, passion, history, and youthful ambition all wrapped up into 90 minutes of pure football theatre. It's what turns this fixture into something more than just points. Well, I'm Suraj, your commentator for this titanic clash, and I welcome along to the broadcast Kumar to the stage. Welcome, Kumar.
Hey, thank you, Suresh, for that introduction. A derby, always interesting. The Reliance Foundation Development League regional qualifiers. Mohan Bagan Supergiant versus East Bengal FC. It's first versus second in the standings. Green and maroon against red and gold. Mohan Bagan Supergiant faced East Bengal Football Club. A derby that transcends age groups, divisions, and generations. Can't wait for this exciting contest live from the Nehati Stadium.
Well, absolutely. There's so many interesting subplots here, and of course, an age-old rivalry here. We will have a look around the stadium at some point when the players just start filling in. The grass is perfect. The conditions are just conducive for wonderful football to happen here. On the deck, see some excellent footballs as both coaches will look to one up each other in terms of structure and shape. The crowd will be settling in very shortly. It's a 2:30 kickoff here, Kumar, and the team news is just starting to filter in. Very interesting moments here.
Well, always, this fixture has written chapters across more than a century of Indian football. Mohan Bagan Supergiant versus East Bengal FC. They've always shaped derbies in the country. Today's asked the generations to add a line of their very own. The names may be younger, but the stakes just as real. About to begin 2:30, the kickoff time, and I'm sure fans would be filling in inside the Nahati Stadium. And you talk about the coaches, the head coach of Mohan Bagan Supergiant, Degi Cardozo. He would be looking that his boys can get all those 3 points. Remember, Mohun Bagan super joint. Right now, 4 games played, 4 games won, 17 goals scored, none conceded. Top of the table, they have a clean sheet. And right now in the derby, the head coach, Degi Cardozo, he would want to maintain the very same and win this game as well.
Yeah, absolutely. More of the same for the coach Degi Cardozo. Not conceding a goal in 4 games just shows you how imperious they are at the back. They are going full guns throttling, and if anyone has a chance to try and penetrate this defense, it's going to be East Bengal Football Club, second in the league. They've got 9 points on the board from them, just the one solitary loss. But they are free scoring 12 goals scored, just the two conceded. They are mean at the back as well. So this clash, Kumar, it just feels like it might just be decided with fine margins.
And you look at the fans as well. The Ultras coming into picture for Mohan Bagan Supergiant, and there's going to be no shortage of action. And those are the Ultras. The Ultras, a set of fans that are the most ambitious, most passionate. And the Mariners, the Mohan Bagan Supergiants, never short on fans. And as the game progresses, as we head off to the kickoff, and as Mohan Bagan try and dominate possession into the game, you will see the Ultras shine, but don't count out East Bengal FC. And the head coach, Bino Giorgio Charmal, he would be looking to get those 3 points. Maybe an upset because Mohan Bagan right now top of the table, but East Bengal, and that's their set of fans as well. And you will see that rivalry in the stands as well. A rivalry on the pitch and a rivalry off the pitch. Always an interesting battle when these two teams take. The fans' rivalry is something to watch out for.
That's why you like the derbies. It just adds that extra bit of spice. Even though it's just a qualifier game, it just means so much more when these two teams go head to head. Even in the under 21 stage, the history, the fight, everything about this derby is filtered through to all age groups. So they know exactly what they're going to go about here. Two very good teams, very strong defensively. It just feels like just waiting for the start of kickoff here, Kumar. Cannot wait. And there's some interesting team news that we're going to be showing you very shortly as the teams will enter the fray as they go through their final warm ups. There's a lot of quality on both benches as well as both coaches will have the full array of options in front of them to try and get the best possible outcome here forward as Moan Bagan Super Giants will want to continue with their winning momentum here. Winning that momentum is contagious. It filters through and you see everybody just buying into the project. Coach Degi Cardos has been here, done that. Last season they were absolutely brilliant, and rightfully so. Took the final in 3-0 victory against Classic Football Academy. Roji Tamang scoring a first half hat trick in sensational fashion. He was unstoppable, so were the team, and they continue their excellent defense into the new season as well. So it's more of the same for Coach Degi Cardozo, and that's why Coach Binu George Parnyatala will be having a problem in his hands in terms of tactical set pieces that he will have to find a way through. But this is what makes a derby an interesting contest, as everything, whatever's on the paper, will be going out the window, and it's just what happens in 90 minutes.
Well, saying about the last season, Mohun Bagan Supergiant, of course, the champions, winning 3-1 in the final. But Mohan Bagan and East Bengal are not just clubs, they are identities. They represent neighborhoods, histories, emotions, and pride. And even at this youth level, this rivalry teaches lessons early: how to handle that pressure, how to stay disciplined, how to perform when the noise gets louder than the instructions. And today, these young players don't just play for points, they play for belonging.
See the players, images of them obviously getting off the bus. It's just that pre-match nerves that will be jangling. But once they get their feet on grass, they'll be feeling that this is the stage that they were ready for here. Big match feels, and of course, it is a massive clash here. The age-old rivalries go head-to-head once again. Rapturous, even outside the stadium. That's the kind of support that they expect here. These boys in the under-21 stage, getting ready for the big age.
Well, Mohun Bagan arrive here with control written all over their campaign. They have dictated tempo, managed games intelligently, and shown maturity beyond their years. 17 goals tells one story, 0 conceded tells another. Perhaps the most important one. And this is a side that knows how to win and knows how to protect the advantage. Some key players there for Moan Bagan. Suhail Ahmed Butt, he's been in a clinical goal scoring form. He's got support from Pasan Torshi Thamang, Rohit Singh, and Aditya Adhikari. A collective defensive unit also that has yet to be breached in this regional qualifiers. You talk about East Bengal. They step into this derby with belief and purpose. 3 wins from 4 matches, a solid defensive record. They've conceded just 2 goals. They have scored 12. They have conceded 2. A good defensive record and an understanding that today could close the gap at the top. Well, they have shown resilience. They have shown attacking intent. And now they face the ultimate test.
Whatever happens here today, Mohan Bagan Super Giants will end the weekend on top, but they will want that cushion against East Bengal Football Club, that's for sure. Win here for East Bengal takes them level on points, but Mohan Bagan Super Giants' superior goal difference keeps them well in check here. Teams will be just about itching to get ready here. The noise in the stadium is going to amplify, that's for sure. Cannot wait here. Keep saying this because it's true, Kumar. It is big match feels.
Well, always, whenever there's a derby in Kolkata, especially, it doesn't matter if it's a development league or it's under 14, under 15, under 17, doesn't matter. The derby carries such energy, such passion that fans tune up in number. There's always going to be tension in the air, excitement as well, and that familiar feeling that something significant is about to unfold. And derbies don't need reminding, they announce themselves.
And Mohan Bagan Super Giants will take their pre-match photographs, get that on the social, bit of promotion just to get going here with the fans. And of course, on the digital audience, on the Reliance Foundation Youth Sports YouTube channel, we welcome you all to the stream. Do put in the live chat, get involved. And what do you think will be the predictions in terms of score lines? Or what do you think at halftime or maybe even full time? The game will be getting ready and the fans start pouring in here. Interesting team news once again. Can't wait to bring you a few changes that both coaches have made. We'll go through the finer details when the players arrive here. The officials are on the touchline waiting to get their final checks up and running.
Hey, talk about Nehati Stadium. It stands ready, a venue that has quietly shaped grassroots football in this region, now hosting one of its biggest youth fixtures. It feels like it's a classroom under pressure today, Nehati Stadium. And last season as well, these two teams met and there was an exciting battle. Ended 0-0, but the coach, Degi Cardozo of Mohun Bagan, said that he's not seen this kind of praise for football in the development leagues in India. And that's what the derbies are about. Passion, fans turning in number, the noise, the electricity. So anything. A 2:30 p.m. kickoff. Can't wait. It has to start really soon now.
Any moment now, as the two teams will be getting ready here. Stage is over, what's set. Fans just will start to pour in here. Perfect timing as well. Interesting conditions with the sun beaming down at the Nehati Stadium. Grass will start to dry up a little bit as the afternoon progresses. That's where the passing has to remain a lot more crisper. Those awkward bounces on some areas of the pitch, something that the defenders will have to keep their mind on this 90 minutes, and every bit of the 90 minutes will be used here in terms of getting an advantage. Moan Bagan Supergiant just want to continue what they've been doing so well in the Reliance Foundation Development League regional qualifiers. Unstoppable so far. The East Bengal Football Club have something in store for them in the 90 minutes that are approaching.
Well, moving ahead, any predictions, Suraj, for this game?
Well, Kumar, I'm not in the prediction business, and I'll leave that to the fans watching live on the Reliance Foundation Youth Sports YouTube channel. Go on, put it in the comments and what you think the predictions will be as the two teams line up here for this titanic clash in the Reliance Foundation Development League regional qualifiers. It is Mohun Bagan Super Giants taking on East Bengal Football Club. Massive, massive stakes on hand here. The age-old rivalry is renewed here as the two teams line up for the pre-match routines.
And let's not forget what this league stands for. The Reliance Foundation Development League is not just about results, it's about pathways. It's about young footballers learning how to handle big moments, big noise, and big expectations. And a Kolkata derby at this level is a test few youngsters get this early in their careers. How do you manage those nerves? How do you stay disciplined? How do you play your football when history feels heavier than the ball? Scouts watch this league, coaches study these games, but more importantly, character is revealed here. The Mohun Bagan Supergiant versus East Bengal FC, just the final routines, handshakes all around the Nehati Stadium, and that's good to see. A bit of sportsmanship, a bit of respect between both the teams, respecting the culture and respecting the derby before we kick off.
A big match feels as both coaches will be telling their boys it's just another game, but it does have that extra bit of weight of expectations. You're getting one over your rivals never felt sweet as the two teams go through their final bit of friendly behavior before the battle lines are drawn here as Mohun Bagan Super Giants take on East Bengal Football Club.
Well, the friendly behaviors will be soon over because once that whistle is on, the kickoff, you're going to see some intense battle. And I probably, on paper, if you feel like Moan Bagan, probably the favourites considering they're undefeated. 4 matches, 4 wins. Especially the clean sheet is what impresses me a lot. I mean, playing 4 games, scoring 17, conceding nil. That's where the head coach, Degi Cardozo, and I think he has drilled the team really well. The defensive line stands tall. In the defense, there would be Mohammad Bilal. There would be Levan Castania. There would be Thangjam Roshan Singh. Palujam Roshan Singh as well. So the defensive line of Mohan Supergiant would be strong. They have been resolute. They have been compact. They have held their shape really well. So East Bengal and their strikers, they have to be on their toes, trying to break those lines, playing those through balls. And transitions is what East Bengal will look on to.
Yep, spot on there. As the two skippers today, both goalkeepers, Priyansh Dubey of Mohan Bagan Super Giants and Zulfikar Ghazi for East Bengal Football Club. Very rare that you see both goalkeepers as the skippers, but they rightfully lead their teams out here. Looking imperious at the back.
But sometimes the goalkeepers probably in the best position to analyze the game, to watch the game, and I think the coaches, both of them probably sharing the same mindset. 2 goalkeepers, 2 captains, and a lot will rest on them because the strikers will test it. Look at the lineup for Mohun Bagan Supergiant. The coach Degi Cardozo, plenty of substitutes on the bench, some key players over there. Look at the number 72 Sohail Bhatt, the number 77 Thangjam Singh as well, Priyanshu Dubey, Mohammad Bilal in the defense, Shibam Munda, Paunim Govind Singh, Levan Castania. Some key players for Mohun Bagan Supergiant, but the pick of them all will be Sohail Bhatt. He's already scored some goals. And for East Bengal FC, the head coach Bino George Chiramal, he also got plenty of substitutions on the bench. The number 30 Guitevan Lepeka has been in rich form. The number 42 Julfikar Ghazi, the number 53 Anantu NS. And a lot of firepower in this team as well. Irfan Sardar, Romin Goldar, Prajal Saha, Lalan Tuanga, Sonam. A lot of players for East Bengal FC would be looking to probe and penetrate that defense of Mohun Bagan Super Giant, about to begin really shortly.
Both teams looking to match each other with the shape and structure. The early start, we're all but set for the kickoff here. Both sets of players absolutely fired up for this equation, and rightfully so here. More than just 3 points at stake. It's the old rivalry that will be renewed here. 3 points at stake as East Bengal Football Club in their red, yellow, and black kit, which is so famous now. We see it year on year on the stage, and we start with kickoff as East Bengal Football Club from right to left kick things off here, looking to put the early pressure on the table toppers. Not conceding a goal yet in the first 4 games. They are absolutely imperious at the back, and that's something that East Bengal will want to try and disrupt early on. Expect a mix of things with short and crisp passes, but also deliveries in the channels. There's a throw-in early on for East Bengal Football Club.
Well, the idea would be to probably control possession the opening first 10 minutes or so, because historically we have seen that the teams that control possession dominate the midfield battle in the opening 5 or 10 minutes. They tend to control the tempo of the first half, and East Bengal, they would be looking the very same now from a throw-in inside the box. They're headed away. The danger still looming though, and the referee whistle blows in.
Once again, that defensive structure very much on display here. That's where Reliance Dubey, goalkeeper and the skipper, make sure that he's got everybody in line. That defensive structure of Mohammad Bilal, Balujam Rohan Singh, Tangjam Rohan Singh, and Levan Castagna are very mean at the back, and that's a lovely bit of touch down the left-hand side. It's an early attack for Moan Bagan Super Giants, but a little too much on the ball. Should be comfortably taken. Zulfikar Ghazi with his first bit of action there as he sweeps up.
But there you see Mohun Bagan, always ready to attack, and 17 goals. You would sense that they would be looking to get on the first act as well, and they did that. A good through ball release from that left-hand side. The goalkeeper, he was comfortable.
Levan Castagna, play into the midfield, snappy challenge in the middle of the park. You fully expect those challenges to be flowing in. The referee doing the right thing. It's just calming things down. Emotions will be on that edge here. We'll expect a few tackles to be flying in. Both coaches will be definitely implementing that. Get those tackles in early. Make sure that the press is on the front foot. Don't allow the opposition time and space on the ball as Levan Castagna down the right-hand side. Good shimmy down the left. You play that into the midfield area here. Shifts it to Gurnal Grejwal. Very calmly put here as Mohan Bagan Super Giants just getting touches on the ball, getting everybody involved with Mohammad Bilal, centre half.
And that's what you talk about. Getting those touches, involving all those players into it, using your defenders, the midfielders to put the ball up. And Mohun Bagan very good at doing that. In the initial 2 to 3 minutes, it just feels like Mohun Bagan now settling in.
Gurnal Grejwal, number 42 in the midfield area, staying sharp and snappy, always available to receive the pass in tight areas as the ball shifted into the channel. Should be calmly defended. Bit of uncertainty and a comfortable gather. Reliance Dubey looking to just get a quick release here. Going for the volley, just loses his footing but finds his teammate. That turns into a really good pass. Just caught dawdling on the ball. Good pressure once again in midfield. No time or space here, Kumar.
Well, for a second you thought the goalkeeper made a mess out of it, but no harm done in the end. Chance for a throw in, but just feels like Mohun Bagan trying to control the early bits of possession. East Bengal, they will look to settle in as the game grows by, and they've got some good midfield power as well. It's all about those possession dominating the midfield area. It's going to be an interesting duel.
Good break in the midfield area on the stretch. Fantastic commitment there. He was not going to let that go. He knew that if that Bengal forward, Irfan Sardar, got a sniff of that, he'll try and run down the heart of the midfield, and very strong play in the central areas. The coach Binu George Paryanatala for East Bengal Football Club will be urging that whenever the team do get possession, take care of the ball a whole lot better. Every time Mohan Bagan Super Giants have the ball, it just feels that they can build an attack. All their teammates getting very comfortable on the ball in the early stages.
Right then, 4 minutes on the clock. It just feels like both the teams trying to get that early nerves settled in. East Bengal, they would be looking to get that opening goal, try and disrupt the momentum that Mohan Bagan are in right now. And if they get that first goal, I'm sure the stadium will erupt.
Ricky Singh in midfield, just trying to draw a bit of players there, trying to upset the shape. Mohan Bagan Super Giants, their defensive record is so good, not just because of the defenders and the goalkeepers, who have, yes, played a massive part. It's how they press from the front as well. Everybody getting involved, forcing them to go along. Very comfortably done here. Early stage for Mohan Bagan Super Giants. Again, tackles needed here from East Bengal Football Club, trying to make it as difficult as possible, forcing Mohan Bagan to go along.
And it's not going to be easy though for East Bengal. Coming into this game, Mohan Bagan, a defense yet to be breached, an attack as well that has shown no mercy. And probably East Bengal will be chasing that opening goal, as I've already talked about. Because in such type of derbies, that opening goal is what dictates the tempo. Because then the fans turn in. The fans really get on your back. And probably a Mohan Bagan with their ultras as well, if they get the first goal. We are talking about East Bengal. With it, Mohan Bagan get the first goal. Wow. I mean, the derbies, it's always exciting, those small intricacies and the details.
Spot on. There's Mohun Bagan Super Giants just trying to venture forward. Always forced one step forward, two steps back. Good defensive structure there by George Paranyanatala's team, keeping it, forcing them to go backwards. They won't mind these kind of passes. Yes, the possession stats will reflect in Mohun Bagan Super Giants' favor, but from East Bengal's point of view, they must ensure that they don't concede early here, because Mohun Bagan Super Giants do not let many past here. It's a very good pass between the lines to Gurunraj Dejwal. Drops the shoulder down the right hand side and is shifted in. Lovely bit of play, great balance. This is a smooth move, well defended. Again, defensive structure very much on display here. Gurunraj has been all over the park here. He's picked up possessions all over midfield, but it's East Bengal Football Club on the attack.
Well, you just feel like Mohan Bagan. They are trying to exploit those spaces and they are getting into those pockets. Finding space in the pitch and once again on the attack.
Might have been a foul there, but the referee in prime position. And the ball left onto the left-hand side. First time ball with the outside of the boot. Defender should be favourite. Takes control of the situation. Mohamed Bilal very strong and finds an accurate pass. That is lovely work to build out the back here. Good, very much in the composure areas as he drills that pass. What a first time pass. This is brilliant stuff from Mohan Bagan Super Giants. Can they get an attack stage in the final third? Defender comes across, does very well. Fantastic work there.
Well, crunching tackle. The number 93, Prajal Saha, stood there, understood the danger, and got cleared. And that's what you talk about, defensive resolution. East Bengal, they have to be tight. Remember, this team has already scored 17 goals. Mohun Bagan, and will be a corner, I believe.
Pressure applied here. Set pieces might be the tonic to try and break open the defense. It's just a throw in down the left hand side. Oh, they're gonna sleep in the box here. Cut back chance here. Oh, what a chance! And he went for the audacious flick at the near post as Mohun Bagan Super Giants fire the early warning.
Well, nearly is not enough though. With nearly, tried the audacious. That flick coming into picture could be dangerous. The goalkeeper came rushing in.
Absolutely, Suhail Ahmed trying the audacious flick down the left-hand side. Looking to try and play out the back. East Bengal Football Club nearly gave another sighter here, but it's territory and early goal signs for Mohan Bagan Super Giants. Getting their combination play going here. You can see when they start to link up in those tight areas, start to commit the defense and try and move them out of the shape. This is fantastic work here. Great start here from East Bengal's point of view. Defensively, very resolute.
Well, you talk about Suhail Ahmed Bhatt. He's been the star for Mohan Bagan. Remember, this was January 21st, 2026. Mohan Bagan versus United Sports Club. Suhail Bhatt scored 4 goals. Produced a superb hat-trick. And once again, on that occasion, tried to go for that audacious back flick and nearly ended in the back of the net. He is a star talisman for Mohan Bagan, and he will look to get that opening goal in the derby. So nearly got one as well.
It's just different types of finishes that makes him such a dangerous striker. That near post run, very confident enough to take it with the flick. to win the header. That's a strong header there from the centre half, and it turns into a brilliant pass. The knockdown header, asking a lot from the left-hand side. Goldar and Nandu down the right-hand side, tasked with providing the width for East Bengal Football Club, but they'll keep their attacking options very fluid. We'll see players switching positions. If they try to go long once again, then not a bad tactic here, as they just space opens up on the left-hand side. Once again, you can see Suhail Ahmed, the main target.
Well, right then, 10 minutes on the clock, and the deadlock yet to be broken, but it just feels like Mohun Bagan, they have created the better chances. East Bengal, I'm not so sure if they got a shot as well right now, but anything could change in derbies. Remember, derbies, they do not respect the point table. They only respect courage and passion. And East Bengal, right now on the attack, would be looking to create that first chance of the game.
The right-hand side looks to slip the pass through. Priyansh Dubey quickly on his toes, making sure that he sweeps up. Nice bit of play there from East Bengal. Just trying that pass on the outside into the space. Just needs to measure that pass. Yep.
Really good idea, that one from the right-hand side. And nearly found the man as well. Just a bit too heavy on that occasion. But East Bengal, and that's the idea for them to attack from the flanks. But Mohan Bagan, once again, quickly transitioning.
Bagan Singh on the right-hand side. He's looking to link up to the centre-half partner in Gurnath Grewal, midfielder. They win the ball again. It's Suhail Ahmed. Slips the pass through, takes a decent first touch, goes on the outside, keeps the danger alive. Fantastic defending there. He was outnumbered. He's got on to touch the East Bengal.
Mohun Bagan. They will recycle possession via a throw-in. But there you see Suraj on that right-hand side. Suhail Ahmed, but combining really well. And that's the danger from that right-hand side. Time for a throw-in.
Even Castagna. He's got quite the rocket of an arm. It's a brilliant ball in, flat as an arrow, and then just it's got the trajectory that makes it very awkward. And on the counter-attack here, lovely spin, trying to just burst forward. No way out of Mohamed Bilal, who had him in a cage there, wasn't going to allow the attacker to spin through.
Irfan Sardar nearly turned his man. A bit of good hold-up play, but ends up going on the ground. Irfan Sardar is a good player, and the idea would be from this left wing to probably turn his defenders, gets inside, creates some chances.
Set pieces here with the throw-ins, just get a bit of possession going. Vino George will be urging his team to try and be a bit more braver on the ball. Those passes forward. Well, the yellow card has been confirmed. Surprising that.
Well, a bit too soft maybe, but the referee, Mohamed Bilal, into his pocket now. The number 36, the defender for Moan Bagan. The first yellow card of the game. Did not take too much long. 12 minutes into the game and the first yellow card already. Right then, we talk about Mohan Bagan. That game against United Sports Club. 8-0. That was January 21, 2026. Suhail Ahmed but producing a superb hat-trick. Scoring goals in 16th minute, 68th minute, 85th and then 90 plus Z. Also, Pasang Dorji Tamang, Naditya Adhikari, Mingma Sherpa. As the ball comes in, nearly. East Bengal now growing in confidence. And there you see, 13 minutes on the clock, probably the best chance East Bengal have created. The ball coming in inside the box. A good one as well. Just unable to find someone of substance. But those are the areas where East Bengal will look to dominate. Trying to put those balls inside the box. Trying to test that back line of Mohan Bagan. It's not been the case so far. Mohan Bagan have been really flawless. And that back line, whenever tested, has delivered. They have stood up to the occasion. They have rose up. Scored 17 goals, conceded nil. How's that for a stat? And the other end, if you talk about East Bengal, they faced Bengal future champs on January 23, 2026. Defeated Bengal future champs 8-0. So both the teams coming on the back of big victories into this derby. And that's something you would like to note about because these teams like to score goals. And this time around, the goalkeeper, Priyanshu Dubey, is also the captain. Lot lies on his shoulder. He's been tremendous. No goals conceded so far, yet to be breached. Thou shall not pass is what the message is. At Mohan Bagan, they're trying to go long, and the idea was right, not the correct execution. We're talking about East Bengal, defeating Bengal future champs 8-0. Rakpe Lepcha put East Bengal FC in front in the 3rd minute. Anantu N has further strengthened East Bengal's lead in the 37th, and then Jabajit Roy, brilliant hat-trick, scoring in the 43rd, 78th and the 82nd minute. And then Goite Van Lalpekpa as well. 2 hat-tricks in that same game for East Bengal. Ball comes in from the left-hand side. Finds no man. Mohun Bagan chance to recycle the possession once again now. And this derby, 15 minutes on the clock. And you can see the fans and you can see the drums rolling in as Mohun Bagan's team in once again on the charge. Marauding run. There comes the ball as well. They're just too heavy. Right idea, not the correct execution. Well then, Suraj, 15 minutes on the clock, still 0-0.
But a lot of interesting battles floating in there. Once again, Moan Bagan relying on their speed of their attack down that right-hand side channel. They switch it quickly. They're looking to make the runs into the channel here. East Bengal Football Club having to play catch-up, covering a lot of ground off the ball here, making sure that they do not look to concede the early goal. Very interesting subplots here. But Mohun Bagan Super Giants getting very comfortable in possession. Coach Degi Cardozo's message, very much strong in the terms of the build-up, the structure. Gurnaj Gravel in that midfield area. The number 42 has gotten a lot of touches in the match so far. He's been excellent. He's been involved. That's a clever touch there by Mingma Sherpa. Just looks to commit a few bodies forward into the half space. Looks for the pass with the fade. Lovely pass. Weighted to perfection. First time ball into the box. Well defended at the near post. Looks to clear their danger. And now trying to build out the back here. East Bengal Football Club starting off this attack. Now committing more bodies forward, but he needs to hold up the play there. Look at the defensive structure there, forcing them to go backwards.
And Mingma Sherpa in that midfield for Mohun Bagan. He's good. That turn just a couple of minutes before. And one thing about Mohun Bagan, you look into it, how quickly they set back in defense. Once they're attacking, as a great ball played on that right-hand side. Maybe a cross coming in. Intercepted really well. And that's what you talk about Mohun Bagan, that defensive solidness. And not just intercepting, winning the ball back and then creating chances, but East Bengal win it back. Ball inside the box. No harm done. Mohun Bagan once again recycle possession.
Number of bodies they get back swiftly here. Look at Govind Singh helping out defensively. Right winger on him, hugging the touchline, but also very much tasked in helping out defensively. As we mentioned before, the defensive record is not just because of the defenders, it's the work that the wingers have to put in and make sure that they double up, win the ball back, and once again the long ball forward. Suhail Ahmed, the obvious target, peels on the left-hand side. Now looking to take on the fullback, goes inside and out, a bit of space here. He rides the challenge. It's a strike and it's just wide. Oh, that just fizzed wide here. It was very close to the game's opener.
And there you see the danger lurking in. Sohail Ahmed, but cutting inside, taking on the defenders, shooting, unleashing a vicious shot just wide. But there's the danger from both the flanks now, from the right, from the left. Sohail Ahmed, but it just feels like he's into a free roll today. He's not just stationed onto one wing. You saw him on the right just a few moments before. Now on the left, cutting inside, shooting as well. And nearly Mohun Bagan going into the lead. He's a good player. He's a really good player, Sohail.
Very active, as you mentioned before. Not staying stationary, not just as a centre forward. He's picking out the channels. He's willing runner. Takes a lot of effort and commitment. You might not be found as the player is trying to find the pass, but you have to keep making those runs time and time again. He only needs to get it right once. This time he timed it to perfection. The shot just wide. As Zulfikar Ghazi was happy to see that whistle pass his post. 0-0 the scoreline here, but it just feels that Mohun Bagan Super Giants slightly on the ascendancy here. Important for East Bengal Football Club. Start keeping the ball and start creating a few more good chances.
Well, you look at Moan Bagan and you look at where their goals have come from. Plenty of goal scorers. Sohail Ahmed leading the line. Rohit Singh getting 2 goals. Pasang Dorji Thamang, he's in the goal sheet, has got 2 goals. Aditya Adhikari, Mingma Sherpa, Puneet Thangjum. That tells you a story. That tells you that Mohun Bagan, the danger can come in from anywhere. You can mark Sohail Ahmed, but there's going to be Rohit Singh coming in. You can mark him, there's going to be Pasang Dorji Thamang. And as a side, as a coach, if you've got those type of personals, goals coming in from different players, you are very deadly as a team, and that's why they are top of the table.
Spot on there. East Bengal Football Club just trying to pick the lock here. They haven't been able to solve the puzzle that are Moan Bagan Super Giants, as have the rest of the teams in the Reliance Foundation Development League regional qualifiers. Kolkata leg here, just trying to take shape rather. Bagan Super Giants. Nobody really had to mess up the apple cart here. Previous champions continuing perfect record, showcasing why they are where they are. A really strong performance here down the central pay. Sherpa alongside Gurnaj Grewal in the central areas to link up and also make those forward runs. They're going to be box to box. That's for sure. It's going to require tremendous physical capacity. Good pressure applied there. See Gurnaj Grewal rather forced to go at his own box. Great work there by East Bengal Football Club to get the turnover here. Now the half space, rides the challenge. Shifts it down the right-hand side now. East Bengal Football Club will venture forward, but the door immediately shut.
Well, talking about the previous season, Mohan Bagan Supergiant, as this ball is inside the box, shot coming in, maybe, nearly, and nearly the first goal in the derby. East Bengal against the run of the play, probably the best chance of the game so far. Number 30, Kuitewan Lalpeka, ball coming in, great control, shoots as well, just whistling wide, so close.
Oh my word, that was so close. Peter Van Lalpeka with that first touch, just getting away from his body. How well he did to adjust and get his shot away. Priyansh Dubey once again so happy and relieved that whistle passed the post. Both teams now getting very close to the game's opener here. Game just starting to simmer into a boil here. East Bengal Football Club. Now the tackle's flying in. No time to settle there for Levan Castagna. Invert from that right-hand side into the central areas. Immediately put under pressure there. But that chance right there, Kumar, that Van Lalpeka had will give East Bengal Football Club a lot of motivation going forward.
Well, you talk about Guite Van Lalpeka. This was the 23rd of January 2026. East Bengal facing Bengal future champs in the RFDL regional qualifiers. East Bengal defeating Bengal future champs 8-0. And guess who was on the score sheet? It was Guite Van Lalpeka. Completed a hat-trick. Scored in the 63rd minute, then in the 75th, and then in the 90th. Brilliant hat-trick. East Bengal winning 8-0. As you can see, the challenge now coming in. Expect more of these as the game progresses.
East Bengal Football Club having soaked in a lot of the pressure, now looking to dictate the forward movement. Ricky Singh has been the defensive shield in midfield, making sure that the centre halves are well protected as the switch comes to the right-hand side. Well defended. The cushion header perfectly back to Priyansh Dubey and goes for the immediate release here. The chase is on, but not too much there on the fade. Throw in for East Bengal Football Club, who are now just starting to get a little bit more confidence in the game, pushing up the team as a bit.
Yes, definitely. Now you can see East Bengal growing up in confidence, playing in the opposition half, holding possession as well. And take them some time, 23 minutes on the clock. But East Bengal now probing and threatening. Overlapping run coming in as well. Can he find the man? Goes central instead. And you can see them dominating now a bit, Suraj.
Yep, absolutely beautiful switch there, side to side. Couldn't get the attacking going though. Those kind of switches will come into play, but how quickly Mohan Bagan Super Giants get back into the defensive shape. Forcing them now. See East Bengal Football Club trying to build out with the four at the back. In midfield, Ricky Singh constantly looking to take the ball under pressure, looking to turn away, but Suhail Ahmed, the forward, has been very busy, not just in terms of making the forward runs, but that's a nice ball into the channel. Strong play there and good defensive work. Last ditch clearance, they'll get the foul too. East Bengal Football Club just trying to make a few more inroads, that time going long.
Well, you see the Mohun Bagan right now, the formation they are into. I believe that's the 4-4-2 formation. The two strikers, Shibam Munda and Sohail Ahmed Bhatt, as this one goes in the favor of East Bengal. I beg your pardon, Mohun Bagan. But there's the danger now. East Bengal starting to grow. And remember, There's a very good player on the bench right now for them. That's Debojit Roy. He also scored a hat trick in that 8-0 thumping win over Bengal future champs. So the head coach right now, Bino George Chiramal, he's got some substitutes on the bench that can easily turn this game. And I think that's the idea, to start slow and then ascend into it. As East Bengal, maybe a shot coming in from distance. There's a shot as well. Nearly. And so nearly the equal opening goal, beg your pardon.
Brilliant strike from distance as he pulls the trigger on the left-hand side. Ball drops down kindly. It's Ricky Singh once again. He's been available defensively, but that time this was a phenomenal strike down the right-hand side. Anantu, nobody closing him down. Decides to pull the trigger. Fizzing drive. Very well saved by Priyansh Dubey. Gets there and pushes it out of the danger area. Skipper being tested, and now chances now starting to stream in for East Bengal Football Club. 25 minutes on the clock. Moan Bagan Super Giants with their toughest task so far in the Reliance Foundation Development League regional qualifiers. This game now even Stevens here. It just felt that Mohun Bagan Super Giants started off as the better team, but East Bengal Football Club, true to their name, have come firing back. Chances coming in thick and fast. Another team that haven't conceded the goal rather so far, being put under pressure as the ball shifted in the forward areas. It's Ricky Singh looking to shift that. Clever little pass down the right-hand side. Beautiful first touch. Looks for the cross into the box. Slightly overhits that. Even Castagna looks to just concede the corner. Safety first approach here as East Bengal Football Club really now knocking down the door. Priyansh Dubey looking to just settle in that defense here. This is a massive moment for East Bengal Football Club, getting closer and closer with different type of chances here. It's a short corner routine, possibly utilized by the two players on the wings. Number 68, Walnut Luanga. Might just defer it to Guite Vanlal Peka, who's got quite the delivery on him. Decides to keep it short here for Walnut Luanga. Well defended, immediately snuffed out.
Well, there you see just behind the goal, the Marines base camp, the Ultras of Mohun Bagan. And always a good sign to have the Ultras present. But East Bengal attacking right where the Ultras are. And if they get that first goal, my word, the scenes just attacking the Ultra stand. And they are starting to grow in confidence. You saw that shot from Anantu. But where was the defense of Moan Bagan? That's the big question. They were backing off. They were really backing off, allowing Anantu that space to shoot. And you cannot allow those players that kind of space.
Anantu not shy to pull the trigger from distance. The offside flag should be up, and it is. Good call there from the linesmen who have kept their cards in a pocket, but Mohammad Bilal, new player to be booked. My memory serves correctly with that first tackle. It did make no patience from the referee on that occasion, wanting to stamp out any sort of unfair means used as Mohammad Bilal and the centre half partner. Again, happy to go long into the channel, looking to defend that well, very well defended. A bit of acrobatics needed, and turns into a lovely push and pass as well. There's a very underrated piece of defensive move there. Not just stopping the danger, and start an attack. Absolutely no time in midfield there. And the East Bengal Football Club pressing with the front four, all in the central areas here. East Bengal just looking to venture forward, awkward bounce, but calmly hooks that back.
We'll talk about Mohan Bagan. This was the January 21st, facing United Sports Club. 8 goals thumped in. Suhail Ahmed Bhatt, 4 goals in that game. Pasang Dorji Thamang as well scoring, but East Bengal once again on the attack. Look at how far the defense is backing off. Not good signs, but Mohan Bagan win the ball. But that's not good signs for the defense. Allowing too much space for East Bengal, and they're growing and growing in confidence.
Absolutely. Let's talk about taking the game in phases, in small sectors really. Coach Bino George Parinyatala emphasizing that keep the clean sheet early on. Just start to grow into the game here. Get those passes going. They'll be feeling a lot more motivated and encouraged after the chances that they have managed to create against the meanest defense in this division here. East Bengal starting to just trying to piece the puzzle here. Priyansh Dubey tested in the early stages. That fizzing drive from distance from Anantu. A warning shot that can't allow that kind of time and space in midfield, as even Castagna once again oozes class on the ball. Really is very comfortable in those wide areas and also looks to help out in the midfield. Does invert from the right back position in central areas. just help out here. Tumsul Tongson has been on the periphery of things, trying to influence the game in the center of the park.
Well, if you look at East Bengal and the lineups on paper, they've got 4 defenders, 5 midfielders, and only 1 forward. That's Irfan Sardar. So their formation very, very unique. I think they've gone for 4-5-1 as there's a man down. Maybe a bit of cramps coming into picture. But talking about the formation, 4-5-1, Irfan Sardar, the lone striker, compared to 4-4-2 by Mohun Bagan. So you see both the coaches with different kind of philosophies, but the idea is remains simple. Trying to probably just infiltrate that midfield position, put more numbers in the middle of the park. And right now, as rightly said, this game was being played in spells. In the opening first 10 minutes, it was Mohan Bagan who probably dominated possession, created good chances. Sohail Ahmedabad with that back flick nearly felt that would get inside the back of the net. But East Bengal afterwards getting plenty of delight in the middle of the park, unleashing shots as well. And right now, 30 minutes on the clock. This game still 0-0. Even Steven looks like anyone's game right now.
Yep, absolutely. That's what both coaches will be emphasizing. Keep it composed here. Massive 15 minutes coming up for both teams. I feel that any other side that do score before heading into the halftime break will have that massive psychological advantage. Coach Binu George Paryanatala with his coaching staff, making sure that East Bengal Football Club keep that defensive base, which has worked very well for them in the opening half an hour. They've worked very hard as a team. They're going to have to continue doing so. As Mohun Bagan Super Giants, Coach Degi Cardozo would have been encouraged with the start, slightly concerned with the number of chances that they did manage to concede in a very short period of time here.
Well, right then. A short break and about to begin. 32nd minute on the clock. And Mohan Bagan trying to probe and penetrate. Trying to get that opening goal. 17 goals in this tournament. Not to get anyone right now in the first 32 minutes of this derby.
Clear instead, taking no prisoners as a long ball forward. Should be comfortably into the hands of Jans Dubé. Would be slightly wary now, but has been called into action. On the central areas, have tried to progress, but been forced to go down the right-hand side. Mingma Sherpa and Gurnaj Grewal down the central areas. They're very busy in the early stages, now forced to do a lot of defensive work. The header might go out for a corner, tries to go and clear that out, but it will be a corner. And out of absolutely nothing, Moan Bagan Super Giants have an opportunity with this corner, trying to fling this ball into a dangerous position. For East Bengal Football Club, open play, they've defended well. This is the first time they'll have to deal with the set piece, as Tumsul Tongson, who's been on the periphery of things, will take this corner. Tongson looks to bring this ball into the box, gets good whip on it. Comfortable for Zulfikar Ghazi. Always helps when your goalkeeper comes out commandingly and clears out the danger. Getting a little bump there, trying to stop the quick counter-attack. Skipper not happy with that, but quickly moves on here. East Bengal Football Club, once again defensively solid there. It's the second time we've seen him go for the switch, and what a pass that is onto the right-hand side, opening up there. The 1-2 is played on the right-hand side, looks for the cross into the box. Oh, it's a brilliant bit of clearance there. The front post well defended. East Bengal Football Club turning defense into attack in the blink of an eye.
But there you see, this is what we have been talking about. Transitions, defense into attack. It's so quick from that right-hand side. 1-2 coming into picture, carving out the Mohun Bagan defense. And that's some concerning signs for the head coach. All it took was 1-1-2. Space opening on the right-hand side. Ball coming in the box as well. Chance from a corner now.
Dalna Tuang Laga might have an option. We've seen them take the short corner routine before alongside Vijay Vanlal Beka. We look to try and whip this ball into the danger area first time. Set pieces are great equalizers. They go short again. Moan Bagan Super Giants, as they did with the previous corner, immediately shut it out.
They should have gone long though this time around. They tried going short the previous time as well. The same routine. And maybe sometimes in derbies, in big games, you can play the old age football. Always right to put the ball inside the box, and you never know. World's best defender, world's best teams could be in pressure with that ball inside the box. High balls always a danger. But right now, Mohan Bagan They've got the chance to recycle position. Ball lost in. This could be dangerous. East Bengal on the attack. Still has the ball. Goes outside. Puts the cross as well. Will be a corner. But there you see Suraj the danger. East Bengal now probing and probing.
Well, Coach Bino George will have a smile on his face because he'll know that they're getting closer and closer with chances now coming in bunches here. Mohan Bagan Super Giant just about keeping things shut at the back door, but oh my, East Bengal Football Club have come roaring back into this contest here. The 35th minute at this time. They're not looking to play around here. No more short corners as Vete Vanlal Peka looks for this right-footed in-swinger into the box. Defensive shape kept. He's fired that towards the near post. Well defended with good clearance there, and it might turn defense into attack once again. Suhail Ahmed down the right-hand side looks for the first-time ball in. Well defended and cleared away. Just a bit of stretch, bit of play there. Knowing that defending set pieces might be attacking them, but if they counter-attack, can happen in a blink of an eye as the ball played between the lines. It should be a foul. Yes, it is. Well spotted, and harmness shown immediately. There's a good bit of sportsmanship, knowing that, sorry, bro, I didn't want to make that tackle. It might be first yellow card for East Bengal Football Club.
Well then, Irfan Sardar in the book now, to number 91. And now both the teams, one player each in the referee's book. Minute number 12, there's Mohammad Bilal who was booked. And now, there's the confirmation. Minute number 36, Irfan Sardar is in the book.
A centre half and a centre forward. Opposing teams booked. That'll be a very interesting battle. Both teams, or both players rather, might try to play on that in the second half. Maybe a bit of gamesmanship, trying to get each other sent off. Yellow card versus yellow card. All it takes is a moment of temper, a moment to just flare up. That's where things can be very interesting here. Both coaches will be ensuring that this stays 11v11, but the game has been played in a very fair manner here. Just one yellow card in an intense derby. It shows you that it's been played in great spirits.
And that's what you talk about the Reliance Developmental League. Always exciting to see these boys, very young right now, and some of these will be going ahead. This is some kind of an audition for them to step into greatness and playing in a derby, playing at the Nehati Stadium, the very same stadium that has seen grassroots football arise in Kolkata, and always exciting. Long ball played forward, no harm done though. Mohun Bagan struck Suhail Ahmed Butt as well on that occasion. You look at him, he's not happy. He's probably getting a bit frustrated, and for all the opening possession and the chances they created in the last 20 minutes or so, it's been all East Bengal, I've got to say.
East Bengal now in the central areas, well defended. Just starting to grow into the game. Coach Bino George will be telling his team, keep going here. There is a goal for them to score as the ball shifted down the right-hand side. The player's down hurt. The defender just helps out immediately. Went to ground with no one near him there. Munda been involved in the forward areas, but we'll wait and see. We're free to continue as Levin Castagna finds Suhail Ahmed now on the right-hand side. Looks to just dig that cross in. Not getting the foot under the ball enough with enough whip. Not for a goal kick. Well defended by East Bengal Football Club.
Well, if you talk about the last season, East Bengal FC defeating Sudeva Delhi 4-1, and they qualified for RFDL National Championship stage, and they were top of the table in the Kolkata North region with 19 points, alongside Mohun Bagan and Diamond Harbour. So this team knows how to play good football. Great ball, great switch, still going on. Will there be a cross? Nearly cleared away.
All starts with that magnificent switch of play. One ball just opens things up here down the right-hand side. No hesitation to whip the ball into the box. A bit more curl on it, but once again, Moan Bagan Super Giants holding firm defensively. Might be yet another half where they don't concede a goal. Despite being on the back foot, it just shows you that even not in their best moments, they're still a very strong defensive unit. Well, Emma just cut an isolated figure, not trying to help out defensively as Priyansh Dubey put under pressure. Nicely moved down the left-hand side. Trying to play out the back, but the pressure relentless from the East Bengal forwards. 40 minutes on the pitch, still pressing as a unit, forcing them to go along. That is fantastic work from the forwards. Talk about pressing, getting done the work off the ball, gets you possession immediately.
Well, right then. 39 minutes on the clock, 6 minutes remaining of the normal time, plus the stoppages. I'm not so sure a lot of stoppages would be added. The referee has done a good job And the referee in charge for today, Deepu Roy, has done good. Two yellow cards shown, but apart from that, the game flow has been managed well. No unnecessary delays. And I think 6 minutes, both these teams would look to get that opening goal. And imagine the momentum if either Mohun Bagan or East Bengal get that opening goal, going into the dressing room in a derby, getting that goal close to the first half, ball whipped in inside the box nearly. The goalkeeper in the end, he safely collects that. Zulfikar Ghazi, and you got to say Zulfikar Ghazi had not been tested in the first half. Yes, there have been a few chances from Mohun Bagan, but he's not been tested at all.
But not in terms of big saves made. Moan Bagan's big chance came with the effort just wide there from Suhail Ahmed. Right hand side now. Just shift that forward. Put the ball into the box. Again, very ambitious, but it's meat and drink for Zulfikar Ghazi. Easy work for the goalkeeper. Keeper will be delighted with 5 minutes plus added on time remaining in this first half that their team has kept the clean sheets. Another outrageous switch there. A lot from the left winger to bring that down under control. Levan Castagna, strong defensively with the position. And the work to find the pass. Now in the central areas. Just trying to shift the momentum here. Crucial 5 minutes coming in here. As Mingma Sherpa. The central area here. Very calmly done. Mohammad Bilal looking for a bit of movement. Levan Castagna can open up defenses with driving runs and passes. Play out the back. Be very, very patient. Referee happy with something that he's seen here, and rightfully so, as there's a player on the deck here. I might have missed that incident. Was that the ball or something that happened off it?
It just feels like just a little coming together. And there you see fans in number, East Bengal. A legacy since 1920. That's what the board reads. That's what the banner reads. And two teams with rich history, with rich legacy. And right now, even Steven, this contest, just 3 minutes remaining, plus the stoppages. And you can see Sohail Ahmed, but he's just a bit frustrated right now at the top and not getting those deliveries he would have wanted. In the opening 10 to 12 minutes, he was getting involved, playing on the right, playing on the left. But after that, I think the midfield are probably not able to get that ball up front to their strikers. And once again, losing possession. This is what we have been talking about. Mohun Bagan, for all their opening first 10 to 15 minutes dominance, they have lost their way a bit.
Coach George will be absolutely thrilled the way his team have come back here. Suhail goes long for the first time ball. Good bit of control there. Unbelievable composure. Talk about in a high pressure moment, dealing with ease. And this is wonderful work from the East Bengal defense here. Calmness personified down the left hand side. Tries a bit of drag back. A bit of defending there from Gurnaj. A foul there. The referee clearly spotting that, but once again, that all comes from the East Bengal defender. Wonderful composure in the heatiest of moments. Gurnaj Grewal in midfield. It's been a combative performance from him as he just looks to turn that swiftly. Cleared away anywhere will do for East Bengal Football Club. Critical moments before half-time whistle, expecting a couple of minutes, no more than that, as the referee has kept things moving throughout this first half. A lot of intricate subplots now started to grow into this match. Bengal's pressing has been a real highlight. He used his body and fairly, according to the referee, and now East Bengal Football Club 2v3 here, now making 2v4. Central area here, bit of space down the left-hand side, looks to pull the trigger and tries to catch him by surprise with the early finish. Right into the top corner at the near post. Priyansh Dubey tested, but once again, East Bengal Football Club lightning quick in their attack.
There's the danger. There's the danger we have been talking about. The transitions, attacking so quick. And releasing a good ball as well onto that left-hand side. Maybe just rushed it. Probably could have taken his shot a bit more fiercely. Didn't get hold of it, to be honest. He's always losing his balance. And in the end, Priyansh Dubey, he was not troubled with that. But East Bengal, and I'm sure they'll be delighted to go into that first half. Even though the score will be 0-0, it looks like so far. Still plenty of seconds remaining. That could change. But those attacks, they're really testing the backline now of Moan Bagan. But to their credit, Moan Bagan, they've stood strong. They have not conceded that goal. And now tensions flaring in. This is the derby. Look at that scenes right now. Nehati Stadium erupts. This is absolute pandemonium in the derby. My word.
It was so calm right up until all it takes is a flashpoint moment. Tumsul Thompson just looks to lean in forward. No prisoners taken there. Ricky Singh and Tumsul were in no mood to back down. Every inch contested for, and the referee quickly on senior to try and kill the tensions here. There'd be a bit of aftermath in terms of bookings. Maybe it was just one each in terms of yellow cards, and this very moment could change things a lot here. Final 30 seconds, and this is how quickly things can change here, Kumar, in the derby.
Well, Deepu Roy, the referee, good luck to him. Because if this is the scenes that's going to follow in the second half, he has to control the game now. Because the longer this game stays at 0-0, and the longer this probably goes into the second half as well, there will be challenges, there will be tackles. And for a moment, it turned into a wrestling game. And look at the fans, look at the noise being created inside Nehati Stadium. Both of these sets.
These are flashpoints, isn't it? It just takes all a moment. Yet the entire stadium erupted. So George doing the right thing here, just making sure that he gets both skippers and their leaders together here and quickly dole out the justice. A couple of yellow cards added on. A few words exchanged as well. This will definitely spill over to the second half. A bit of spice now added to the derby. Just what we expected. Took a little bit of time, but now it's well and truly here. Into added on time here in the first half. 3 minutes of stoppage time, signaled by the fourth official. Finally looking to urge a bit of calm. Coaches, captains, everybody called through. A couple of yellow cards pushed in. The ref is having a word with the linesman in terms of any further justice need to be taken. Any more will yellow cards be turned into red? You really want this game to end level be 11. The referee is looking to just venture forward.
Well, not so sure how many yellow cards, but one on our screen was the number 69. There's one for Suhail as well. And I saw one for the number 69 as well. That's Sonam for East Bengal. So maybe Suhail getting it for Moan Bagan and Sonam getting it for East Bengal. Yes, there's the confirmation. The number 69, Sonam, is also in the referee's book. The 4 yellow cards now in this game. 3-minute stoppages. We have played 90 seconds of the stoppages so far. I think referee Deepu Roy, he would want that full-time whistle and probably go back in the dressing room and get these boys calmed down. But tensions flaring inside the Nehati Stadium, and sometimes you love to watch that. These are what derbies mean, not just to the players, but to the fans as well.
Spot on, there's the ball played into the channel. Now the bit of tackles will start flowing in. You might expect a lot more contact, that's for sure. Final minute of added on time in this first half at the Nehati Stadium. It has had a lot of interesting subplots. Mohan Bagan Super Giants started off very much on the front foot as table toppers. A couple of chances through Suhail Ahmed, East Bengal Football Club, absorbed all the pressure and then started to grow into the game, creating a very good, healthy amount of chances. Anantu having a strike from distance, coming very close on a couple of occasions. We see Gwete Vanlal Peka has found himself in good positions. His left-footed drive just went wide. East Bengal would have been very thrilled with the response here. Coach Mino George, Parnyanatala, getting very close. That's a clever flick down the left-hand side here. And he whipped in the option into the box. Ivan Castagna comes across. Outstanding defending there from Ivan Castagna. Just uses his body. Doesn't have to make the tackle. Shepherds that out of play and out for a goal kick.
Well then, about to end the first half. 3 minutes already done of the stoppages. The halftime whistle could be coming anytime soon from Deepu Roy. At the break, it just feels like East Bengal will go in with a happy mindset. And the coach would be really happy, Bino George Chiramal, the way his boys have come back roaring. And there's the halftime whistle. At the break here at Nehati Stadium, it remains goalless. Mohun Bagan SG and East Bengal FC logged at 0-0 in a derby that's delivered intensity in every sense. The 4 yellow cards in the first half tell the story of the occasion. There has been physicality, a few flashpoints, and moments where emotions briefly spilled over. But importantly, the referee has managed it firmly. This is derby football. The challenge now is control, not aggression. End of the first 45. Mohun Bagan Super Giant 0, East Bengal FC 0.
Very fascinating end to the first half. Ended on really heated terms. He's doing a good job to stop the action immediately. Those are a bit of yellow cards. Both coaches will look to keep it 11v11 heading into the second half. Both goalkeepers tested in various moments. Lucy Gagazi having a more comfortable time between the sticks as Coach Degi Cardozo will be urging his team to once again re-establish their dominance heading into the second half. As it stands, both teams deadlock. Mohun Bagan Super Giants with 13 points in the 5 games played, and East Bengal Football Club in second position with 10 points. Moan Bagan Super Giants once again another half of football where they do not concede a goal. They are absolutely imperious at the back here as they look to continue that streak heading into the second half. We'll enjoy the highlights. We'll be coming back very shortly with the second half action. 0-0 here at the Nahati Stadium.
Well, if you talk about the match summary, there it is. East Bengal FC dominating possession 53% compared to 47 for Moan Bagan. 2 shots on target for East Bengal, 6 chances created. Look at Moan Bagan, no shots on target and only 3 chances. They have dominated the possession, East Bengal. They have got 4 shots on target and most importantly, they have been the team that's probing and penetrating. Mohun Bagan started the half on the front foot. Early pressure, confident passing and territorial control set the tone in the opening minutes. But as the half wore on, it was East Bengal that grew into the game. They began winning the second balls, pressing higher up the pitch and dictating longer spells of possession. By the later stages of the half, it was all East Bengal, probing, penetrating, shooting from distance, putting balls inside the box, troubling the goalkeeper. East Bengal, there's Sohail Bhatt. He's been the pick of the strikers for Moan Bagan. And that back flick and then this shot from the left-hand side cutting inside. Talking about Moan Bagan, they've looked structured and compact, particularly without the ball. Their defensive discipline remains intact. Yes, East Bengal have been probing and penetrating, but they have not scored a goal. Mohun Bagan have stood solid. The goalkeeper as well has done a good job for them. East Bengal meanwhile have been braver in transition, and their willingness to commit bodies forward has tilted momentum, even if the final pass is still missing. Good thing has been their transitions, their switch up, long balls coming into picture, changing defense into attack. And neither goalkeeper probably seriously tested, but the tension is still building on for Moan Bagan. In the second half, they've got to reset early control, play quicker through the midfield, and avoid unnecessary fouls in dangerous areas. And for East Bengal, they have to keep on doing what they did, turn possession into penetration, stay composed in the final third, and keep emotions in check. That's the big point. As towards the end of that first half, we saw a bit of tension building in right then. Stay tuned with us. Mohun Bagan Supergiant versus East Bengal. Second half coming really shortly.
বাচ্চাটার নাম কি? হ্যাঁ বোর্ডটা
Well, right then, we are set to get underway for the second half here at the Nehati Stadium. And it's goalless between Mohun Bagan SG and East Bengal FC in this Kolkata derby. And Moan Bagan started the first half on the front foot, dominating position early, controlling the ball and setting up the tempo. Two substitutions coming in. The number 34, Remsen, and the number 44, Nishar. The head coach, Degi Cardozo, throwing all his dice. Talking about Mohun Bagan, they had their moments. Sohail Ahmed Bhatt going close twice, both efforts just missing the target. But as the half progressed, it was East Bengal that drew in confidence. They began to dictate longer spells of possession and finished the opening 45 minutes with 53% of the ball, asking more questions in the final third. East Bengal also edged on the numbers, 2 shots on target and 6 chances created, compared to Moan Bagan's 3 chances and no shots on target. And despite the derby's intensity, the scoreline remains level, though emotions did rise later in the half. 4 yellow cards being shown in the first by Deepu Roy, the referee. Tensions briefly spilled over. And so as we look ahead to the second half, the challenge is clear. For Mohun Bagan, turn early control into cutting edge. For East Bengal, build on momentum and stay composed in the decisive moment. Everything still to play for here in Kolkata. Second half coming really shortly.
Spot on. There's Moan Bagan Super Giants from right to left. Kick things off at the start of the second half. Coach Degi Cardozo making his intentions crystal clear, making a double substitution right at the halftime break. Remsen Singh and Nishar both coming on to add more verve and intensity in their forward areas. East Bengal Football Club, Coach Binu George Padiyatala, more of the same from him. Fantastic response after that early pressure involved, creating the clear-cut opportunities, coming very close. Vanlal Peka, key players in the forward areas for East Bengal Football Club. They'll want to get a bit more service to Irfan Sadar, centre forward, who's been feeding off scraps. Is another long ball forward down the left-hand side. Immediate control, gets the shot away, flashes that across the face of goal. Brilliant delivery, but nobody really attacking the central areas. Yep. Perfect start here for East Bengal Football Club. Once again, works it down the right-hand side, looking for the cutback. Well defended. Oh, then takes a deflection, and it's 1-0 to East Bengal Football Club. Out of absolutely nothing. A shot out of the blue, and they take the lead here at the Nehati Stadium. Look at the scenes here as Ricky Singh celebrates with the entire team, with the fans, and it's 1-0 to East Bengal Football Club.
Well, there it is. The Nehati Stadium has erupted. East Bengal have taken the lead. It's Ricky Singh who's celebrating the goal. Second half begins with action. Second half begins with passion. East Bengal, for all the probing and penetration, they have got the opening goal, courtesy of a lucky break. It's ricocheted, and the goalkeeper Priyanshu beaten. You watch the replays from this right-hand side. Ball put in. Here comes the clearance, I believe, and it's a kind break, but he will celebrate that, Ricky. The opening goal comes in this derby. Nehati is absolutely delighted right now. East Bengal fans absolutely delighted. I love to watch that. Now Mohun Bagan, they've got the game chasing, trailing by 1 goal. The goal has been given to Ricky Singh. There's the confirmation. East Bengal, you'll say, Suraj, they've got their reward for all the possession and for all the penetration in the first half.
Oh yes, it comes in fortuitous manner, but make no mistake about it, this is a consequence of excellent work on the pitch here. Gurnaj Grewal doing so well defensively to help out, but it's a cruel deflection. But fair play to Ricky Singh, who continues his run and makes sure that he put in the challenge that resulted in a goal. Just the start that Coach Binu George wanted his team to have, and take yourself in the shoes of Coach Degi Cardozo, who made that double substitution, looking to wrestle a bit of initiative. His team ends up conceding really early into the second half, and now it's for Mohun Bagan Super Giants to respond, conceding their first goal in the Reliance Foundation Development League regional qualifiers. It's taken 4.5 halves of football, but they finally do manage to concede, and it comes in fortuitous manner, and it's up to East Bengal Football Club now to try and press home the advantage.
Well, the castle is breached. The castle is finally breached. The 4.5 games to be honest. They conceded no goals coming into this game. Clean sheets, 4 games, 4 clean sheets, and finally, all you gotta say is Degi Cardozo, probably he'll feel for the boys. A kind break deflection, Not what he would have wanted. But now Mohan Bagan chasing the game, and probably that's the wake-up call required in this derby. Because after that good start in the first half, they have gone down, the intensity has gone down. But maybe now, with that goal coming in, as there's a free kick, too far out, maybe he's not going to go for a shot, but a chance to put the ball inside the box. And that warning sign turning into a goal. Mohun Bagan, I think you'll see the better football from them now after going 1-0 down.
You're absolutely spot on there, Kumar. Wake-up call. That's the word that you've used. And that's what Mohun Bagan Super Giants have had now. They have plenty of time to try and find their way back into this contest here. And the set piece from this situation might be the route back here. There's a left and a right-footed option here. Right foot of Gurnaj Grejwal, who will want to make amends. Or the left foot of Roshan Singh, also looking to just fade that away. With Roshan Singh with the left-footed ball in, well defended. Made sure that it wasn't a clean jump. The header well over the crossbar and out for a goal kick.
Well, there's some immediate response from the free kick. It does not trouble the goalkeeper. Right now, Mohun Bagan attacking where the Ultras are, so they're attacking in their fans' area. That could give them a lot of confidence. The fans could probably motivate them, but East Bengal once again probing in the middle of the park, turning back. And the head coach, Bino George Chiramal, if you talk about him, is a very professional and very experienced head coach. Became the first coach from Kerala to hold the AFC professional coaching diploma. And also, you talk about his best moment, he coached Kerala state team to the Santosh Trophy finals and then later won the Santosh Trophy with Kerala as head coach. That was 2022. Kerala on their home soil winning after 29 years. So Bino George, he's a strong, experienced campaigner. And I think East Bengal, the way they are playing, the way they have responded to adversity after that first half, a lot of credit goes to him as well.
Spot on there, the way that he just managed the game in phases, in stages. And now that they have the advantage, East Bengal Football Club continue doing what have worked very well for them after the opening 10 minutes. Now up to Moan Bagan Super Giants to find their way back here. It's the puzzle. East Bengal Football Club, for all the plaudits that you have given the Mohan Bagan Super Giants defense, East Bengal Football Club have just conceded 2 goals in 4 games and now in a chance with the counter-attack here. It's a lone battle and he plays that into the central area. There's a lot of space down the right-hand side as well defended. Kind deflection. Good work defensively, but they're committing more bodies forward. Get that cross across. Well defended. Anywhere will do. Emson Singh involved in the defensive setup as Suhail Ahmed with the outside of the boot pass finds a lovely pass. That's a crunching challenge. Out for a throw in.
Well, Suhail once again on the charge. There is space. Good ball release. Maybe a shot coming in. Up and over. Mohan Bagan now creating chances of their very own. Suhail Ahmed, but in the heart of everything that Mohan Bagan do right now, the number 47, Govind Singh. A chance from the right-hand side. Good ball released. Takes a shot as well. Just slipping, just falling. Does not get the connection it would have wanted. But Mohan Bagan is slowly getting into the game. And the fans of Mohan Bagan, they would want that. And now it depends on them as well. They have to turn Nehati into a furnace. Get back behind their team. Support them. Get in those noise coming in. Because when a team is trailing, you need your fans. That's what we talk about, right? The 12th man coming into picture. And Mohan Bagan, they need their fans right now. They need their 12th man.
Degi Cardozo will be very pleased with the response since conceding that opening goal early into the second half. Decent chances for Mohun Bagan Super Giants as East Bengal Football Club, their fans, have something to cheer about here. They'll be urging their team to continue doing the excellent work here on the pitch here. They've kept the clean sheet so far. They've been very, very firm defensively. Mohun Bagan Super Giants, good to see upon Govind Singh down the right-hand side. Leaning back on that effort. Good movement, good commitment to get himself into the box. Once again, the combination down the right-hand side. Might be a foul. The referee, right on hand. Besides that, just a push. Not too much worthy of a free kick. Decides to give the free kick after all.
If you talk about Degi Cardozo, he's been there. He's been there with Mohan Bagan. Remember last season? Mohan Bagan clinching the title, defeating Classic FA 3-0 in the final. And Degi Cardozo was the head coach of that team as well. So he's been there. He's been through the thick and thin. And he knows that their boys probably will need a response. The goalkeeper caught in. Maybe a ball coming inside the box. headed away to safety. But Moan Bagan growing in confidence. They still have the ball. This is a chance, glorious opportunity. Side netting, so close to the equalizer. And there you see the response to it from Mohan Bagan. After going one goal down, back into the track.
This is a save of the highest order here. Zulfikar Ghazi makes amends here. He commits. He gets caught in no man's land. That is fantastic defending towards the far side. That is a brilliant ball. Look at this save here. He makes himself as big as possible. He smothers the attack here. And they concede a corner. It could have been the equalizer as Mohan Bagan Super Giant now turning it on here. Ball into the box. That's taken away. Shot comes from distance. And it's just wide. He just looks to toe poke that on target. And Mohun Bagan Super Giants have come roaring back into this contest here, trying to beat down the door.
There's number 53 with the shot. And Lewan Castania so close. And there you see, that's what we have been talking about. That wake-up call. And this is an entirely different Mohun Bagan team. And after that goal, they're just right into the thick. Something has changed. And Zulfikar Ghazi, what a save that was. He nearly got caught, left his goal unguarded, and then made amends. Right now, Moan Bagan. I've been talking about Moan Bagan. Degi Cardozo, that win in the last season. And this is the stuff of champions now. This is where they've got to find character. This is where they have to dig deep, find something of resilience. There will be a free kick in their favor as well. But pulsating watch. 10 minutes have absolutely flown by in the second half. Sohail Ahmed Bhatt earning a free kick for his team. Well, East Bengal now on the charge though. Was that a free kick for Mohun Bagan, Suraj?
The counter-attack was on there for East Bengal Football Club. He ran offside, just waiting for the pass to be released a second earlier. He holds on the ball far too much, but Coach Degi Cardozo will be absolutely buzzing with this response here. His team have come out firing, conceding that unfortunate goal from their point of view. They've shown the response of champions here, beating down the door, and just feels that East Bengal Football Club for the next 5 or 10 minutes have to hold firm here if they're trying to get all 3 points. Because if East Bengal concede here, it just feels that Mohan Bagan just might go from strength to strength here. Fantastic response here from the reigning champions.
And well, there's a shining assassin right now sitting on the bench. That's the number 7 for Mohan Bagan Supergiant. That's Pasang Dorji Tamang. Remember, he scored a hat-trick in the finals last season. Mohan Bagan facing Classic FA. Pasang Dorji Tamang scoring all 3 goals. As once again ball played in, saved acrobatically. Still has the ball, finally cleared away though. East Bengal living dangerously. Mohan Bagan creating those chances, getting in those pockets of spaces. But coming back to it, the number 7, Pasang Dorji Tamang, he's on the bench. And probably the coach, as the time goes on, as we reach closer to the 65th minute or so, you can see him coming on to the game.
Like we needs must for Mohan Bagan Super Giants. Response has been good. Just a variety in the attack has been breath of fresh air. Down the right-hand side, good combination play. It's opened up nicely. Last dish challenge is spot on. Brilliant stuff there. Slides in plenty of time. Wins the ball clean as a whistle there from Sonam Lokam.
And remember, Sonam, he's on a yellow card, so he had to get that absolutely spot on, and he did that. Rightly said, last-ditch tackle coming into picture. And right now, East Bengal, it just feels like this game is being played in spells. At one point, you see there's a spell of 10-15 minutes where Mohan Bagan dominate, then there's East Bengal coming back. And now, for the last 10 minutes after that first goal, it's been Mohan Bagan who's been absolutely dominant, ruthless, trying to create those chances, pressing that defense. Pulsating watch. Throwing now for East Bengal.
Pendulum keeps on swinging here at the Nahati Stadium. The crowd having plenty to cheer about. About the flurry of yellow cards right towards the end of the first half. That might play a huge part. Degi Cardozo shuffling his pack at halftime, bringing on Ramsin Singh and Nishar. And it hasn't worked in their favour in terms of the scoreline, but the chances being created a whole lot better now for Mohun Bagan Super Giants. Now with the throw in down the right-hand side, Levan Castania has made those forward runs on multiple occasions. Got that shot, decent flick on header down the right-hand side. East Bengal have plenty of players back committed. That's a very good ball in. And Zulfikar Ghazi once again makes himself as big as possible. Does a lot of damage in the process, but throwing himself into the firing line there. Tumsol Tongson attacks the front post. Great whip on the cross. Just tries to get a bit of connection on it. Zulfikar Ghazi once again comes up clutch.
Well, he's gone down though. Zulfikar Ghazi is probably holding his abdomen. And maybe a coming together as Tumsol Tongsin attacking. But great once again. It just feels like there's one more goal, maybe more than one goal in this derby, and especially with the fans now getting behind Moan Bagan. Each and every chance is now being cheered by the supporters. The Mariners, they have come in numbers. The Ultras have come in numbers. And it just feel like, Moan Bagan growing in confidence. It's going to be really interesting. In the meanwhile, just some historical anecdote. The first official derby between Mohan Bagan and East Bengal took place in 1921, and what followed became India's greatest footballing rivalry. It has always been more than football. And Mohun Bagan traditionally represented the established local elite. And East Bengal represented migrants, challenges, and new voices. As Zulfikar Ghazi is getting some treatment right now, the physios rushing in. This will be a corner though for East Bengal.
Last thing that coach Vinu George will want is his captain and goalkeeper to come off. Did very well to prevent the goal in, but they'll have to keep their concentrations going. Ghazi will take his time, and rightfully so. Key player, East Bengal Football Club, taking a whack to the side of the rib there could be very, very painful. Also knock the wind out of you, but he's tough as nails, and there's no way that he's going to come off the pitch for the game. Having so much left here. Still on a knife edge. Just the one goal separating the two teams. Ricky Singh scoring in fortuitous manners, but fair play to him for following the play, closing down the challenge, getting a goal out of absolutely nothing early into the second half here. But Moan Bagan Super Giants since then have been fantastic here. Now a chance with the set piece here. Will be a left-footed ball into the box. Roshan Singh comes back, has been involved with the set pieces as he looks to whip this corner in here with pace. Big moment coming into this match here. There's an equalizer at this stage. It really will set up a grandstand finish in the final half an hour here. Zulfikar Ghazi is good to go. Roshan Singh whips this ball into the box. He comes, he doesn't claim it. Could be able to be cleared. Takes a bit of a chance there. And now East Bengal Football Club on the counter-attack, looking to turn defense into attack in the blink of an eye. Mohun Bagan Super Giants have enough bodies back. That's a brilliant pass. He's asking Anandu a lot down the right-hand side. Can he keep it in play? He can't. Luckily stuff that's nearly East Bengal try with the counter-attack.
Well, good stuff. Good stuff from both the teams. Right from the corner, East Bengal still showing why they are dangerous. Defense to attack. Just asks a bit too much. But Mohan Bagan, historically, they have been known for comebacks. They're never dead and buried. Each and every time you think Mohan Bagan is probably out of the game, they will find something to make a comeback. And probably this is what the head coach would be wanting. But East Bengal, 62 minutes on the clock. All they got to do is maybe game management, maybe control the tempo, maybe, just maybe, try and hold on to the lead. But Mohan Bagan probing and penetrating. Sohail losing the ball, cleared away. Just no nonsense defending. Does not want to take any chances.
Rightfully so. And preserve that clean sheet. And as it stands, East Bengal Football Club level on points with their heated rivals, Mohun Bagan Super Giants. Both teams, as it stands, on 12 points. Mohun Bagan Super Giants, of course, with the superior goal difference. Including just a one goal so far in the Reliance Foundation Development League regional qualifiers here in Kolkata. Top two teams. Absolutely nothing to separate them but goal difference. Moan Bagan Super Giants will want to do that as quickly as possible. The ball played into the midfield area. Gunaj Grewal has gotten a lot of touches in this match. He's been heavily involved in the build-up, but also tasked with trying to make that late run into the box. Now shifted down to the right-hand side, being very patient here. Moan Bagan Super Giants. Coach Degi Cardozo will be urging for calm throughout. Still a lot of time left in this match. They'll have to manage their energy levels. They cannot go gung-ho at all times, but 10 minutes since conceding, they were absolutely on fire, creating chances of various proportions, really, asking the defense of East Bengal Football Club all sorts of questions. They have been answered so far. The ball looking to be fed from distance from Palujam Rohan Singh, looking for the flick-on headers, well defended, keeps the attack going. On the right-hand side, the run being made from deep. Clip ball into the box. Well defended. Again, no prisoners taken, just getting ball out of the danger area. Ball floated back in. They win the first header, but surely offside. Yep, it's surely offside. I think the referee with a late look could have avoided that bit of collision there, but unfortunately, they will be stopped to make sure that he's absolutely fine here as a substitution here. Come on.
And there it is. There it is. This is what we have been talking about. That's the number 7 coming in for Mohun Bagan, super giant, I believe. And watch out for him. Pasang Dorji Tamang. He scored a hat-trick in the finals last season against Classic FA. 3-0. And if that's the number 7, if I've seen it correctly, I'm going to recheck that and probably hold my horses. Because Pasang Dorji Tamang, yes it is. The number 7 comes in, Pasang Dorji Tamang for Liwan. And that's the change Degi Cardozo would be wanting to make. 65 minutes on the clock. I said that already. That's the mark where in football games change. And traditionally as well, stereotypically as well, that's the 65th minute mark when coaches like to make the changes. 25 minutes remaining in the normal time, plus the stoppages. Time for the number 7. Time for the last season final hero, the hat-trick man, Pasang Dorji Tamang, to come in the game and probably change the scoreline.
Wait for confirmation, but East Bengal Football Club with coach Vinu George Parnatala also making a change. Number 73, Andrews. Just going to bring you that confirmation before, as East Bengal Football Club going to rely on their bench as well. Ball breaks in the midfield area. We flip that down the right-hand side. And body's committed in the forward attack. On the right, trying to size up the defender. Support down the right. Keeps it very composed here. They've worked it very well. Can he get the cross into the box? He can. Well defended out the front post. The centre half will have to always cover that area as the ball now. A lot more height. He'll have to generate a lot of power with that. East Bengal with plenty of bodies back. Here the danger.
There you see on that right hand side once again as Roshan will recycle possession via throw-in. But there you see 1-2 and the defense is open. That's what it takes. Just 1-2 passes, quick football. Changing and using the entire width. Moan Bagan, they have just to be clinical. That one chance and that can change in. Ball comes inside the box, maybe a header. Up and over. It could have been a chance. Does not get the right connection onto it. That's the number 7, the substitute. Tamang, Pasang Dorji Tamang, right onto the act. Ball floated in. Acrobatic, not a header. There was an acrobatic attempt flying in. And that's Pasang Dorji Tamang for you.
And that would have been some way to announce yourself on this massive clash. Great acrobatics on the stretch. Gets a good amount of connection on it, but maybe caught it a little too true. Moan Bagan Super Giants still searching for those efforts on target. Ghazi making a big save. Keep it at 1-0. We're heading into that critical mass area here. Bengal Football Club. Defensively, they have been absolutely brilliant. Right on the goalkeeper as they should. Keeper comes up, trumps with some big saves, but defensively, they've hardly put a foot wrong. They've absorbed all the pressure. Mohun Bagan Super Giants trying to plot their comeback here. They need a goal in the next 10 minutes if they're trying to set the apple cart and try and get that winner, as the ball has been turned over down the left-hand side. Push and run. A little too much there. It's a goal kick as Mohun Bagan Super Giants will restart their attack.
Well, probably East Bengal. They have shifted into a 4-4-2 stat position, beg your pardon, formation right now. It just feels like they've gone 4 in the midfield, 2 in the attacking front. And now the game is all about management and control for them. They can take their time. They can keep those balls into the corners, trying to control possession. And for Moan Bagan, time is probably still enough for them. 23 minutes remaining after this. Roughly around probably some of the stoppages as well. They've got to keep their composure, keep their calmness. The coach already throwing the dices. He's made 3 substitutions now, I believe. 2 of them at the beginning of the second half. And now the third one as well. It has to click now for them, but East Bengal doing exactly what we said. Holding possession in the middle of the park. Trying to use that time.
Nicely done there by Tingo Kuman. The half just stepping in. There's a bit of composure and tries to get his team up the pitch. There's the number 17. Jan Kuman has had a fantastic game in the back line. Kept their shape, kept their discipline. Challenges, some of them last ditch as the throw in comes in. Well defended. Toji has been involved heavily already in both boxes. Try to make his impact in the match. And there's very good work there from Suhail Ahmed as he pinches the ball. Now Mohan Bagan Super Giants trying to get their attack going. East Bengal, plenty of bodies back. He has kept the ball in play. Fantastic work there from Nisha. It has opened up here. Very good defending. Clears that away. Cuts out the passing lane. East Bengal Football Club just making incremental improvements here. Once again, having to absorb a lot of the pressure. They would have a bit of practice there, considering that's how the first half began. Into the 70th minute, on the right-hand side, first-class defending again, full of commitment and verve.
We'll talk about Nishar. The substitute has done well. Running onto that left-hand side. Moan Bagan. I mean, historically, they're a giant of a club. One of the oldest football clubs in Asia, not just India. They've woven into the very fabric of Indian football. Chance now from the corner, Roshan, number 77. The idea would be to whip in deep. The idea would be to probably go towards that far post. Right then, 17 minutes on the clock. This will be a left foot coming in from Roshan. And maybe this could be the equalizer Mohan Bagan looking for. The idea, the ideal target, ball comes in as well. Cleared away. East Bengal resolute. Mohan Bagan will recycle possession though. Going it towards the left-hand side, that's the number 30. Rohan Singh goes central once again. The substitute will spread that onto that right-hand side. Mohan Bagan using the entire width right now. Trying to find something, operate into those pockets of spaces. And maybe a ball coming in inside the box as well. Headed away nicely. East Bengal though. Very resolute Suraj in their defensive. Now chance to break on the counter.
Brilliant stuff this from East Bengal. Defending their box very well and now committing bodies forward. Lovely drag back, excellent defending. Wasn't going to get beaten by the skill, and it's a clear foul with the push. He had no mind to chase back there. It's a cynical push on Palajan Rohan Singh. Then East Bengal Football Club, they know that they can defend deep, also have that threat on the counter attack. 20 minutes plus stoppage time remain in the Reliance Foundation Development League regional qualifiers. As it stands, both teams deadlock in terms of the point. East Bengal with this 6-pointer here could really put the pressure on Mohun Bagan Super Giants here. As East Bengal Football Club, their fans are up in arms. They've got their voices going throughout the match. Fantastic support here at the Naihati Stadium. As Tingu Jamkuman just gets a bit of treatment for that calf strain or potentially cramps. As for Moan Bagan Super Giants, they'll need their fans to really step up, be that 12th man, get their players going. Crucial 20 minutes coming up here. Bengal Football Club looking to keep that clean sheet and get all 3 points.
Well then, 72 minutes on the clock, 18 remaining. Mohan Bagan with the free kick. Mohan Bagan, historic club. It rose into national prominence in 1911 when it defeated the East Yorkshire Regiment to win the IFA Shield, a moment that transcended sport and became a symbol of resistance and pride during the colonial era. And over the decades, Mohan Bagan established itself as a powerhouse of Indian football. Right now, they have to get that spark once again. Great 1-2 between Pasang and Suhail Ahmed, but goes ahead, still has the ball. Now cleared away. Will be a free kick in a promising position. And this is what you talk about. 73 minutes on the clock. East Bengal and their players arguing with Deepu Roy. They don't believe this is a free kick.
Yeah, I believe they might have a case here. Kumar, he goes lunging in. They are not happy with that being given a foul because it's a free kick in a dangerous situation here. He goes flying in. That is not a foul. He has won that ball clean as a whistle. Fortunate for Mohan Bagan Super Giants. Tumsul Thompson takes a tumble. And now there's an opportunity for Mohan Bagan Super Giants as it's a free kick in a dangerous position. East Bengal Football Club will feel wrongly done if they do manage to concede here, but plenty of time for the defensive structure to get here. Make sure that they try and keep that clean sheet here. Massive moment in the game as Mohan Bagan Super Giants with a free kick in a dangerous position. There's a right footer option or the left foot of Thangjam Roshan Singh, who's been taking charge of the set pieces here. Or will it be a right-footed ball into the box here? They're holding a decent line here. The East Bengal defense might favor the left footer here. Roshan Singh lets that go. It's a whip ball into the box towards the fast stick. That's brilliant work from Zulfikar Ghazi. punches that away from the danger area and concedes the throw in.
Well then, free kick coming in. Once again, Zulfikar Ghazi, as he's been in the entire first half as well as the second, gets a strong hand to it. Chance now from the free kick, beg your pardon, chance now from the throw in. This will be long inside the box. It puts it long as well. Moan Bagan on the edge of the box, probing, penetrating shot comes in as well. Weak effort, Zulfikar Ghazi catches that, goes down. And that's what you talk about, game management. And trying to take some more time on the clock. 74 minutes done, 16 remaining. East Bengal leading 1, Mohun Bagan 0.
Brilliant stuff there. The Ghazi pride in keeping that clean sheet in the central areas now. Moan Bagan just popping the ball around with quick 1 or 2 touches. With Nishar, he's been heavily involved in the middle of the park on the right-hand side. Now looking to venture forward, having to bend his run to stay on side, which he does. Waits for the overlap. Run. The body's committed into this attack. On the right-hand side, might look for the cross. Ball comes into the box. Decent header. And Suhail Ahmed having to generate all the power on that cross. Having very few power in it. Brilliant work there from Suhail Ahmed, but he might have done himself a bit of damage.
Well, he's gone down though. He's probably hurting his shoulder. Header comes in as well. He probably did not get on the top of the ball. Towering though. Did really well to get on the top of his man, but he's good. He's a warrior. Suhail Ahmed, but he's done well. But talking about East Bengal, founded in 1920. East Bengal born out of identity and displacement. Formed by migrants from Eastern Bengal who sought representation and belonging through football. And very quickly the club became a symbol of pride, resilience and expression. And a club that thrived on attacking football and emotional connection have always been a fierce challenger to the established order. They've won record numbers of Calcutta Football League titles, numerous Durand Cups and IFA Shields, and a fan base that's known for its passion and voice. In Mohun Bagan right now, we talk about fan base, they need their fans to make all the noise because they are trailing. 76 minutes on the clock, 14 remain after this, pulsating. This is an interesting watch as we head into the final quarters of the game. 1-0 still is Bengal leading.
It's getting patched up here for the final 15 here. It's going to be a grandstand finish. George Parnyanatala. Very pleased with the clean sheet so far. Ghazi has come up clutch with some big moments. He makes the save using his size and presence between the sticks. One Super Giants with the 3 substitutions made has to defend. They've had offensively, they've taken control of the situation. They've seen very little of Priyansh Dubey, which has been their dominance at the back in the second half. East Bengal Football Club looking to play on the counter-attack here and try and make the goal as Moan Bagan Super Giants commit more and more bodies forward as the free kick given at the foul there on Tumsul Thompson.
Well then, chance once again to hoist the ball up in the box and probably commit bodies forward. He's standing too close though. Roshan, beg your pardon, Rohan is starting off once again, middle of the park, going forward. And can they unleash one more chances? Mohun Bagan losing possession, though that will not help their cause at all. And that will never help their cause. They have to hold the ball. They have to create more chances right now. East Bengal, you got to give credit to them.
They've been absolutely brilliant. From start to finish, they've absorbed the pressure. That's a very clever flick. On the right-hand side, Roshan Singh from a centre half showing great feet. And that's how modern football has evolved. Back in the day, when we played centre half, Kumar, we were not expected to have that kind of control. But nowadays, they have to be proficient playing out the back with their footwork. And of course, they're passing as East Bengal Football Club down the right-hand side. Vijay Vanlal Pekar. A reserve second half from the number 30. Very close to opening the scoring in the first half. His right-footed drive just whistled past the post. East Bengal Football Club is all about game management for there on. As we head with 12 minutes plus stoppage time remaining. Nishar finds the ball, tries to go forward to Suhail Ahmed to play down the right-hand side. Strength in numbers once again as something spotted by the linesman.
The offside flag raised on that far hand side. But talking about the modern football, it's not just the defenders who are more and more tricky now. Look at the goalkeepers. The sweeper keeper coming into picture. Earlier, goalkeepers strict warning by the coaches to stand on their line, not come forward. These days, goalkeepers, they are your 11th player. They are not stationed into their net, really eager to come forward to clear their lines. And we have seen that throughout the development league as well as the foundation, the Reliance Foundation Youth League as well. Goalkeepers really solid now coming off their lines. And that's the way modern football is evolving. As Moan Bagan win the ball back center of the pitch. From that right-hand side, could there be a cross coming in? Yes, there is. Oh, there's a ball breaking inside the box. Nothing comes out of it though. 18 minutes running on the clock, still 1-0.
This is very good defending, Kumar, here. He might not get towards the ball, but he's made sure that he's difficult to beat. That is excellent work there from Tingujam Kumar. He has closed down the angle. He's not allowed Suhail Ahmed to have a free shot at goal. Very tactical defending there. Understood the danger and shut down the door, even though he didn't get a ball on it. So he kept his body, made it difficult for Suhail Ahmed to get around him here. As Mohan Bagan Super Giants moving into the phase where just starting to lull down for them. The chances have dried up. Fair play to East Bengal Football Club, who have maintained their shape and structure, forcing Mohan Bagan Super Giants to think outside the box. Here's another ball into the channel. A bit of control, but wasn't intended for him, as Suhail Ahmed takes control of the situation. His pass has been easily intercepted. Chance for a counter-attack here as East Bengal, with 10 minutes of stoppage time remaining, they can try and possibly extend their advantage to give them a cushion goal.
Well, to be honest, Mohun Bagan, they have been the better team in the second half. East Bengal, they got that lucky deflection, got the opening goal, but since then, not many chances created. Mohun Bagan also as well. They started off the second half after that goal, but in the last 10 minutes or so, probably lack of creativity. There have been crosses inside the box, but you just feel like now the legs are tiring. 9 minutes remaining after this. But there's the substitute. He will draw a foul, that's for sure, and a yellow card as well.
That is a late challenge there. Ends up taking all of Dorji Tamang. I want to say that just a mistimed tackle there from Tingujan Kuman. Completely missed the ball. Swipes at Dorji Tamang and picks up a yellow card. 10 minutes with stoppage time remaining. But he did pull out, to his credit. Didn't really follow through with the tackle. Fair play to Tingujan, but he will pick up the yellow card. Again, defensive solidity here from Bengal Football Club. Now committing bodies forward on the counter-attack. Shifts it down the left-hand side. On the far side, there's Anantu, who is completely open. Good bit of play down the left-hand side. Now, Bagan Supujan getting enough bodies back and that situation very well. And they look to turn defense into attack.
And there's the confirmation. The number 70, Tingujam, with the yellow card. 82 minutes running on the clock. 8 minutes remaining after this. And maybe once again, Mohun Bagan riling up the numbers forward. And there has to be a goal coming in. Otherwise, this derby will belong to East Bengal and their fans. They will elate in jubilation. Attack though, chance now, just a bit too heavy.
Maybe an opportunity for coach Bino George Parjaratala. Yes, right on cue. Make a couple of substitutions here. Fresh legs. Definitely call to action as East Bengal Football Club look to protect that advantage. Number 60, Raki Lepcha, will be coming on to add more verve and ingenuity in that midfield area. So we'll wait and see his positioning. Will it be a like-for-like substitution or something a bit more tactical, as these are scenes that you don't really want to see as players supposed to be carried off, but needs must maybe. We'll try to soldier on as this big game. He would not want to miss time. Good to see him possibly get back onto his feet here, Kumar.
Well, then the referee is telling him there's probably, he does not agree with it. There's the yellow card. That's what I was talking about. The referee does not feel he's really injured. This could be a red card as well. This is the red card. This is the red card. This is what we were talking about. Game management. But the referee does not take that kindly.
Oh my word, Kumar, here he was just about to be substituted as well. Can you believe it? Rabge Lepcham was about to come on. The sub was going to be made. Now, is he being booked? You're going to have to wait and see whether or not they're going to be down to 10 men or whether the subs was made, because this could be absolutely diabolical for East Bengal Football Club. It should have just been a yellow card. He decides to clap the referee. The ref has absolutely none to do with that. Well, this could be a nightmare way for East Bengal
That's a
Football
red
Club.
card.
It
That's a
is the
red
red
card. The
card.
substitution was not made. He was still inside the pitch.
Can you
And the
believe it?
referee, can you believe it exactly? Wow, this derby now. East Bengal playing with 10 men, I believe. Chance for Mohan Bagan though, but East Bengal right now on the counter. One man alone, maybe a shot from distance. Shimmies still has the ball, lays it back. Shot comes in as well. Up and over.
It's a shot from distance, and East Bengal Football Club now have to throw everybody in defense. And coach Bino George Parnatara will not be happy with his number 30, Gite Vanlal Pekka. He was going to come off, and Rake was about to just step in there, add a bit more legs in midfield. Lepcha will now have to sit down, and 10 men East Bengal Football Club will have to try and keep out Moan Bagan Super Giants. That is the kind of motivation that Mohan Bagan would have. But now with the 10 man East Bengal Football Club, will be committing everybody back to lock down their defense here. It's going to be against a deep block here for Mohan Bagan Super Giants. Defense having to hold firm here for East Bengal Football Club, but Kumar, coach Bino George will not be happy.
Well, no need for that as well. I could understand if there's a tackle coming in, if there's some, coming together, but that's unwanted, unneeded. To throw tantrums at the referee are probably just wasteful, I'll call it. Childish, schoolboy error. And definitely the head coach not pleased with that.
Absolutely. And now Guitevan Lalpeka, watching from the sidelines, will be hoping that his team get the job done here with just under 5 minutes plus stoppage time remaining at the Nayati Stadium in Kolkata. East Bengal Football Club, courtesy of Ricky Singh, scoring early in the second half. Since then, defensively have been tasked with a lot from Mohan Bagan Super Giants. Mohan Bagan Super Giants, is this the game where they, for the first time, blank in front of goal, having had the most spotless defensive record? Things are now about to change with East Bengal Football Club as it stands, level on points with 12, with goal difference separating 1 and 2, with Mohan Bagan Super Giants ending the weekend on top of the league regardless of the result.
You can see Deepu Roy, the referee. He's telling that he's counting all those times on his watch and he's going to add it into the stoppages because somehow Mohan Bagan will feel that this is unwanted. But you never know in football. You've seen teams do that, right? That's game management, probably killing the time sometimes. But the referee, Deepu Roy, I think he's done well. He's managed the game really well. And you will see bulk of time added. Roughly around 5 minutes, I'm sure there's going to be added as a extra time as stoppages, that's for sure.
Spot on there as Anantu's carried off the pitch. Wait and see whether or not he can come on, but George will have to make that substitution regardless. Already down to 10, can't be down to 9 now. Mohan Bagan Super Giants want to use man advantage. He's had to whip the ball into the box. Out for a goal kick. Priyansh Dubey wasting little time to get the attack going for Mohan Bagan Super Giants. Time running out here. There's a lot happening on the sidelines. Really has a derby feel now. Ball clipped into the area. Suhail Ahmed makes a run, but wonderful work there from the skipper. Zulfikar Ghazi claims that with confidence and relieves all the pressure.
Well then, 88 minutes running on the clock. 120 seconds or so remaining of this game. Plus the stoppages. Can Mohan Bagan pounce onto this? Can they rescue a point? Can they find something of substance? That's the big question. And sometimes in these big derbies, you never know. You've been talking about, if you watch European football, you talk about Fergie time. But there was Manchester United and their habit to score late. Maybe Mohan Bagan right now can channel that Fergie time. Another yellow card shown this time around to the substitute. That's the number 7, Pasang Dorji Tamang. So the referee in the dying stages has to make sure he keeps a hold of this game, Suraj.
Is threatening to get out of hand there, but ref keeping a lid on things, putting down any sort of dissent that he sees and immediately shutting it down. Bengal Football Club, 2 minutes plus stoppage time remaining, down to 10 to protect their slender advantage that was given by Ricky Singh. Nearly there. Fans that have turned out in numbers, almost getting the time's worth here. Enjoying a victory from the team against your fiercest rivals. One of the best feelings that you can have, and end the weekend on a high note here as Moan Bagan Super Giants. 90 seconds remaining of the 90 minutes. Puts the ball down the right hand side. All eyes will be on the fourth official in terms of how much time will be added on. On the right hand side, looks to get the cross into the box. Well defended. They're holding firm here, East Bengal Football Club, defensively as a rock.
And they've done that. And they've done that throughout the game. And you got to probably think, Mohan Bagan, yes, in the second half, after conceding that goal, they created some chances. But have they really threatened Zulfikar Ghazi consistently? And probably the answer is no. There was great save from Zulfikar though. But apart from that, it just feels like Mohan Bagan, now with the game going into its dying stages, it just feels like they've left a bit too much on the plate. Still chasing, down by 1 goal, but anything could happen in the derbies. Remember, derbies are very, very sporadic. Results could turn in a matter of time as East Bengal trying to break quickly from that right-hand side. Goes back instead. Cross comes in. Great ball maybe. Chance for a shot. Header. Nearly. East Bengal nearly doubling their lead. But that's the danger. The number 92 with the header. Romin Goldar. The ball put in inside the box as well. Just unable to put that in direct on to target.
That's fantastic work there from Roman Goldar attacking the back post as 7 minutes of stoppage time has been signaled by the fourth official. There is plenty of time for Mohan Bagan Super Giants to try and get this equalizer. Bengal Football Club
a lot of time.
Will feel that there is that 7 minutes is going to feel like an eternity down to 10 men. Mohun Bagan Super Giants have to throw the kitchen sink at East Bengal Football Club as they look to run down the clock a bit more here. Mohun Bagan Super Giants players will be looking for a move on, urging the referee to start this game back as more assistance needed for the players suffering with cramps here. While the players, credit to them because the games come thick and fast from the Reliance Foundation developing regional qualifiers, having to play 90 minutes every other day. Does take a toll on the body. Their physical conditioning will be tested. As you can see, some players suffering with cramps. East Bengal Football Club need every player to try and be on the pitch here. Their fans are acting like the 11th man here because East Bengal Football Club are down to 10. It's their fans that are trying to make up the numbers. They are trying to give their players a bit of motivation towards the final stages here as Mohan Bagan Super Giants once again start off their attack.
Well, red and gold, that's what their fans are called. And they're doing everything to rally behind their team. And doesn't matter if it's the development league, doesn't matter if it's youth football. Whenever East Bengal face Moan Bagan, the fans, they want to be on the winning end. It's like Clasico for us. Spain has Real Madrid versus Barcelona. India has Mohan Bagan versus East Bengal. As once again in the dying moments, Mohan Bagan have the possession, trying to probe and penetrate. Will be a free kick maybe? Yes it is. Promising position.
That is a needless foul to give away. He is facing away from goal. There is no need to make the foul. He's too eager to try and pinch the ball. Intense commits a foul and it's a free kick in prime position here for Mohan Bagan Super Giants. Kumar, is this game going to turn on the set piece now?
Well then depends on Rohan Singh. He's on the ball. This is a good position to go for the shot as well. But what would be the idea? Is he aiming for that shot? Or is he trying to put this ball inside the box? Zulfikar Ghazi has been tremendous throughout, the captain. But Rohan Singh, can he re-establish something? Can he put Mohan Bagan in control? Can he get that equalizer? Here comes the free kick. Ball inside the box. Header as well. Just looping up in East Bengal. Well, not able to clear their lines. Chance still lies with Mohan Bagan though. Goes central. That's the substitute who goes wide. Nishar. Once again the ball put inside the box. East Bengal so good. Their defensive resolution headed away to safety and now chance to break as well, Suraj.
Brilliant counter-attack. Here's 3v4 and the pass on the outside of the boot is brilliant to make it 2-0. What a save by Priyas Dubey. And on the follow-up to make it 2-0. East Bengal Football Club with the final word. Ricky Singh with the brace. And he secured the point for East Bengal Football Club, 2-0. And look at the scenes here at the Nehati Stadium.
Well, that's it. The game done and dusted. East Bengal have reignited the supremacy battle. Mohun Bagan unglued from defense to attack in a blink of an eye. Nehati Stadium goes absolutely delirious. It's Ricky Singh who's absolutely thumbed his authority, who's thumbed the authority of East Bengal. He did well, the goalkeeper, on the first occasion. Point blank save from Priyanshu Dubey. Second time around, Ricky does not miss. Ecstasy from defense to attack in a blink of an eye. That's East Bengal for you. And that is the derby for you. East Bengal FC. This game done and dusted. The derby sealed and stand with authority. East Bengal. The fans go ecstatic. Nehati Stadium erupts. Absolute joy. Absolute pandemonium. And now Moan Bagan. Too late. It's done and dusted, that's for sure. Ricky Singh with the second goal. With a 10-man East Bengal as well. Remember, they have scored the second.
Absolutely brilliant. Coach Bino George Pariyanatala will be so pleased with his boys, especially after going down to 10. They were resolute defensively, kept their counter-attacking threat, and Ricky Singh with a brace in the biggest of games. For the bright lights and the big occasions, he turns up the brightest here. Very reserved performance in midfield in the first half, but tried to be a lot more attacking. That's a brilliant ball into the box, and on the walling that nearly turned into an outrageous goal. A fantastic pick out.
What a ball that was! Suraj, what a ball that was! And what a volley as well! Where were Mohun Bagan hiding? This deserved to be a goal. But probably a little too late, as we have spoken about. And we've seen that pattern, haven't we? Whenever East Bengal score a goal, the response has been good. But Mohan Bagan unable to sustain that pressure, unable to be consistent. And they have paid the price for it. Down by 2 goals, East Bengal. But talking about the previous goal, Ricky Singh, definitely the goal scorer. But that initial ball in coming from that left-hand side, tremendous curling in. I think it went from the outside of the foot. Curling in, right in the path. The goalkeeper, Priyanshu Dubey, beg your pardon. He did well the first time around. Nothing he can do the second. The ball breaking in kindly for Ricky Singh. And that's the difference. Now twice breached in the same game. Mohan Bagan, 4 games, conceded 0 goals. In the 5th, against East Bengal, their arch rivals, they have conceded 2. Well, the first one, probably a bit unlucky. The second one, there's no question. Good play from East Bengal. Splitting pass. And now, just a matter of time.
The amount of work Ricky Singh had to do to cover the ground, to make up numbers in the box after the 90 minutes he has had was just phenomenal commitment to the cause. That is something that Coach Bino George will be highlighting in the post-match, that's for sure. As East Bengal Football Club level on points, Moan Bagan playing some good stuff right until the end, trying to keep the ball. Time nearly over. We might get another minute. Here's the celebrations for that goal. Just took a bit more time off the clock. Moan Bagan Super Giants, their resistance looks to be finally broken. But full credit to the East Bengal defense, isn't it, Kumar? They have held firm throughout the 90 minutes plus stoppage time. They have been phenomenal. They should be getting that joint man of the match, but it will be Ricky Singh, isn't it?
Well, Ricky Singh, definitely. I think he's going to take the man of the match for sure. But Zulfikar Ghazi, alongside their defensive team, Lalun Tuloanga, Sonam as well, Prajwal Saha, and those defensive teams. And that's it though. End of the 90. The final whistle at the Nehati Stadium. East Bengal FC take the Kolkata derby. East Bengal FC take the 3 points. And East Bengal FC take the bragging rights. Winning it 2-0 against Mohan Bagan. A second half that belonged to the red and golds, and a night that will be remembered for Ricky Singh. Calm, clinical and decisive. A brace that settled the contest. Full-time score, Mohan Bagan Super Giant 0, East Bengal FC 2. The scenes here at the Nehati Stadium. Mohun Bagan started brightly, controlled the early phase of the game, but couldn't turn possession into penetration. East Bengal, on the other hand, stayed patient, absorbed the pressure, and grew stronger as the game wore on. And after a tense physical first half that ended goalless, with tempers flaring and 4 yellow cards shown. East Bengal came out sharper, more composed, and far more ruthless in the final thirds. 2 goals, 2 moments of quality, and once again the derby proved that form counts for little when belief takes over. End of the 90, East Bengal dominating possession, more shots on target. Mohun Bagan, those 16 chances created compared to 11 for East Bengal, are just 4 shots on target though. That's where they would be probably a bit disappointed. 46% ball possession, but those chances, ample of chances, not able to get those shots on target, not able to test the goalkeeper Zulfikar Kazi a lot. East Bengal though, tremendous. Watch the highlights. You enjoy it because this derby, the stands erupts in red and gold as East Bengal claim bragging rights. In Moan Bagan, they will reflect on missed opportunities, while East Bengal march on with the momentum firmly on that side. And on the points table, both these teams finishing at 12. Mohun Bagan 5 games played, 4 won, losing 1. East Bengal as well playing 5, winning 4, losing 1. Winning the big derby, getting the 3 points. The full time at Nehati. Enjoy the highlights. Mohun Bagan nil, East Bengal FC 2. My name is Kumar Satyam. Alongside me was Suraj. We are signing off.
Thank you, Kumar. Perfectly put there. Enjoy the highlights, guys. This was a cracking 90 minutes for stoppage time. East Bengal Football Club having the bragging rights as they get the massive 3 points. Put the smiles on the faces of their fans who have joined in numbers. Get all the 3 points against their rivals. As it stands, Moan Bagan Super Giants and East Bengal Football Club level on points with 12 points as they head towards the final stages of the Reliance Foundation Development League regional qualifiers. The derby always delivers, and it's East Bengal Football Club who get the bragging rights, continuing to fight down to 10 men in the second half. Did very well to keep that clean sheet, but keep that counter-attacking going right towards the end. They were fierce and they were fierce. Moan Bagan tried their very best, creating some excellent chances. East Bengal defense holding from very good. They'll be thanking their keeper Zulfikar Kazi. This keeper coming up trumps on moments where they really did need to take those tackles and those interceptions to provide the football. There were 2 moments of tempers flaring. They keep sure that they kept their calm right towards the end. Foul given there on a couple of occasions. Mohun Bagan Super Giants had a few opportunities to set business. The Gazi standing tall on all those standing there. Wonderful work from them. But an isolated figure in the second half. Had a half chance to really make that impact. Couldn't really get that goal going to the forward areas. Bengal's defense right to the very end, holding firm, giving them the pace to make sure that they could get all 3 points right towards the end. They needed the insurance goal. It had to come. That 1-0 lead was far too slender for their liking. They needed that final word to be made. And on the counter-attack for East Bengal Football Club, they kept it going. Even if the moments were sporadic, they did keep that threat going right towards the end. Mohun Bagan Super Giants will have a lot to reflect in that second half. They had the man advantage. Really 30 minutes, but they couldn't take advantage. Really, as DJ Van Lalpeka picked up a needless second yellow to get the red card. But right towards the end, East Bengal Football Club adding the finishing touches. Vicky Singh, who scored early into the second half, showing great composure, finding the corner under pressure. Players on the line looking to try and prevent the goal. He hit it through, he hit it really low. And he found that second goal with the East Bengal bench. Celebrated with fervor and enthusiasm. 2 goals for East Bengal Football Club, both scored by the number 62 Vicky Singh, and that was a phenomenal moment as the players could enjoy with their fans live as the East Bengal Football Club can enjoy these 2 points and bragging rights on Derby Day. I'd like to thank my colleague, Mar, who joined me on this broadcast. Really had an absolute enjoyable moment calling the action in the derby as the East Bengal Football Club with the points and the bragging rights. Full time here at the Nayhati Stadium is Mohun Bagan Super Giants nil, East Bengal Football Club 2.